Hi everyone, Janie here, and this is the first in a series of videos on the Deco Foil products that I recently shared with you. And each video is going to be showcasing at least one or two of the new products that I got. Today I'm going to be using the Clear Designer toner sheets, and I'm going to share a really easy project that I made. It's a home decor project and it is so simple to do. I'm also going to show you how to use the Clear Designer toner sheets, as well as a couple of awesome tips and tricks, but you're going to have to stay to the end of the video to see those. So right now let's head on over to the craft table and get started. The Clear Designer toner sheets are pre-printed, so you don't have to worry about having a laser printer, and they are done on clear acetate, and you get 4 sheets in a pack, and each sheet is 8.5 by 11. And let me set that aside and show you what it looks like out of the package. This is just a leftover piece that I had from the project that I'm going to show you here in a minute. And in a little bit, I'm going to give you directions and actually walk you through how to use these with transfer foil to create beautiful projects. These are perfect for shaker cards and overlays and a variety of other projects like the one I'm going to show you here in a minute. For the project I'm about to show you, I used this Clear Designer toner sheet, and I used fancy foils from Gina K Designs in the Radiant Red, which is absolutely gorgeous. And let me show you what I made. You can use this as a vase for artificial flowers, or you can use it with an LED candle and have a little luminary. And so that you can see it better, I'm going to put some white tulle inside, and it will help you get a better view of the design. There you go. You can see all the beautiful sparkle and red from the foil that I used. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and you could put bling around the top or tie a ribbon or whatever you want to do. But the really awesome thing about this is that this comes out and you can replace it with another one. So you can have a variety of these sheets with different designs and different color transfer foil and change it out when you want to change things up a little bit. So I'm going to take the tulle out and show you. See if I can get this. Hold on. There you go. So there it is. And you just, get an empty jar. This was a Lighthouse salad dressing jar. And you cut the sheet to the size that you need. And pick the transfer foil that you like to put on there. And you can have several of these made up and just kind of keep them protected and change them throughout the year. Change them every month if you would like, so that you have a different vase or a different luminary or whatever home decor thing you want to use this for. And so what I'm going to do is show you what this looks like with a candle in it. And actually, I also made a smaller one, so you can see what it looks like. And then after I show you that, we will make another one of these to go inside here, and I'll walk you through how to do that. On camera, it's really difficult to get a good visual on what these look like with the LED candle in them, but in person, they are just gorgeous. So now I'm going to show you how to use the Clear Designer toner sheets, and I'll be using the distressed lines. And the plus about this is that you don't have to worry about having a laser printer because they have taken care of that for you. They're already printed and ready to use. And I'm also going to be using the fancy foils, and this is the brilliant blue, and that is brilliant. It is just fabulous. I love it. And another thing that I'm going to be using is my laminator. And I know a lot of you have expressed that you don't want to spend a lot of money on machines to do this with. But I wanted to let you know that you can get a laminator at Amazon.com for under $20. And as a crafter, I happen to know that we spend that much on a pad of paper. So $20 is not a bad investment at all. And you can use it as a laminator, of course, since that's what it is, as well as a way of applying transfer foil. Okay, so this is the process. First, you're going to need a piece of parchment paper, and they thought of that already for you. So it's hidden up inside here, but there is a piece of parchment paper in there for you. And then you are going to need a piece of cardstock for stability. And then you are going to take your clear designer toner sheet, and there is a side to use and a side not to use. And the dull textured side is the side that you want facing up. And the really shiny side, you can't miss it. That's going to be down. So you want the dull textured side facing up. That's where the toner is. And then you're going to take your Deco Foil, and you want the pretty side facing up. So that side facing down. We're going to lay that right across and sandwich that, and now it's all ready to go in the laminator. I can't show you that on camera because my laminator is in another part of my craft room, so I'll be right back. Okay, we are back from the laminator, and it is time for the big reveal. Let's see how it worked. Ooh, look at that. It is so beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. And these areas that aren't covered, that's because these are distressed lines, and so they're made that way. It's really awesome. And here is the jar. So just like with the other piece with all the roses on it, this one goes in here, and you have pretty blue sparkly stripes this time. So really cool, but now I'm going to be right back and show you something even cooler. This is a piece of the Floral Clear Designer Toner Sheet, and I used the silver shattered glass on it, and this is fabulous, but this is actually not everything I'm going to show you. So it wasn't just that it looks gorgeous. I'm going to show you how to use your alcohol ink markers on these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. So now we have the black side showing. And let me get this open here. And I'm just going to color it in. I'm not really a good coloring person, so this isn't going to be perfect. And I'm trying to do it quickly so that I can show you. And then I will actually come back in a minute and show it to you completely done. But for right now, I just want to show that you can color it. If you're an artist, you would probably do a much better job. But look at that. Can you imagine what this is going to look like when I have it completely colored in? I'll be right back and I'll show you. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, seriously, can you imagine this on a card or a scrapbook project or something? Just beautiful.
And I'm a horrible colorer and I rush through this, but if you're any good with alcohol ink markers, it would look 10 times better than what I did. But I am quite pleased with this. And here it is in that little yogurt jar that I showed earlier with the little LED, votive light in it. And let me stick some of this white tulle in there, and if you're wondering why, it's just so that you can see it better. Otherwise you're seeing straight through the glass onto the other side and it distorts the images. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Just picture that with one of those little LED lights in there. Another fun tip I want to share with you. When I made this, you probably thought that the rest of the sheet of transfer foil went to waste, but it did not. And I've actually had to turn off some of the lights in here so that you could maybe see this. But do you see the beautiful floral design on here? What I used is a technique I shared in one of my other videos, 7 ways to apply transfer foil without a machine. And so what I did was I used a spray adhesive on a piece of cardstock, and then I laid that transfer foil over it and then peeled it off, and so it now has that beautiful floral design, and this could be cut down to the right size for a card and not go to waste at all. Now I'm going to turn this over for a minute, and where did it go? Here it is. This is the shattered glass, the silver shattered glass that I just used on that little one I just did. Look how beautiful that looks. So you could do the same thing. Just spray whatever, color piece of cardstock you want with a spray adhesive, and then put this on, rub it on really good and peel it off, and that's what you're going to have. Isn't that just gorgeous? So your transfer foil is not going to go to waste at all. So today I shared a couple of beautiful projects that I made that are actually quite simple to do. And I showed you how to use the Clear Designer toner sheets and the beautiful transfer foils. I've showed you that you don't have to waste any of the transfer foil because it has multiple uses for it. And I've shown you how to color the Clear Designer toner sheets with your alcohol ink markers. I use Spectrum Noir, but Copics will work just fine. And this isn't all. I'll be making more projects, so keep your eyes open because I know I'm going to be using this to make a shaker card and who knows what else. You'll just have to watch and see.
Thank you all for watching today. I hope you liked this, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And also, I would love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the new products, or if you have a question, I'll try to answer it. And also, there will be links below in the description box, so click where it says show more and you will find links to all the products that I used today. And be sure to be looking for the next video in this series because you never know which of the new products I'm going to be using. So, happy crafting everyone! Bye-bye!